Hello, everyone. This is Water Fiction here.
And today I decided to show you something that I kind of was thinking what we kind of need to do. Okay, to be honest, I don't have the money or the coding knowledge or the mechanical application knowledge to even do this. But like, there's something like something I was thinking about because as you may know, I do have ADHD. And ADHD is technically considered, but in the scientific community or the mental health community as being part of the neurodivergent uh, list of conditions. It consists of uh, basically neurological, neurodevelopmental disorders like ADHD, ASD, um, DLD, DCD. What else was there? SSD, TD, and ODD. If you don't know what, if you're kind of wondering, like, you probably know like the first two, ADHD being hyperactivity, which is both like the impulsive hyperactivity and then this inattentive hyperactivity, which you probably don't really notice, probably don't really see. And of course, you probably know ASD as being autism spectrum disorder. It used to be like autism and then Asperger's and high functioning and low functioning autism, but there's a whole can of worms I'm not going to get into for this video, What do you think about the other ones? Well, DLD is developmental language disorder. It's where a person might have trouble like finding the right words to say something, but they might have trouble in other aspects. Really excel in like math or in physical activities, but like speaking, they might have a hard time speaking, like finding the right words. Um, DLD is developmental. DCD is developmental coordination disorder or dyspraxia. It's when like your body is kind of clumsy, but you kind of move a little bit slower than most people, but you're not. But you're intellectually really smart. It's just your body. It's like your nerves and your muscle system is at an age where it's like younger than the actual current age. If a 6-year-old kind of toddles yet, 6-year-olds should be able to walk in one, but if they start like toddling or they can't catch a ball or they can't cut scissors, that's what that is. Um, SSD is speech sound disorder. It's like how you form the words. A lot of times it's stuttering, it's stammering. Sometimes even selective mutism. Like a lot of people who have speech sound disorder might not talk at all because they are embarrassed. Which is like it's understandable. It's like you see everybody else, especially in your age group, talking freely and having fun and chatting up a storm, and you try doing it, and it's like, you're like I can't, so you might not want to talk, because it's better in your eyes not to, but it's like I think that like therapists can help out with that. I think, yeah. And that goes. TD is basically just Tourette's, which is not just about like yelling and swearing stuff. Like the meme where it's like a person that's yelling and swearing all of a sudden, and it's like random shouting stuff. It's like no, it can be breathing, like like really deep breaths all of a sudden, like clicking. It's a whole bunch of stuff. Tourette's is basically it's a series of like motor tics and then phonic tics. Like it can also be like hand waving. Like you might just wave and like know like who you're waving at, but they're not waving at anybody. It's just how the hand works, right? Like you might be thinking, like, who's the person? Like, are they waving at me? But it might not be waving at you or anybody. That's basically his Tourette's. As far as how I know about it, like I almost really know about ADD and ADHD. Oh, and ODD, which we'll get to in a second, because I have ADHD, or ASD and ADHD. Sorry, because I have ADHD and I have family members who have ASD, and I've been talking to people who have ASD because my family was either it's hard for me to get a hold of them and ask them about the personal experience with ASD, autism, and and like or they are or they also have a learning disability, like a severe learning disability, and it would be kind of hard to talk. I was talking to my sister, who she actually basically has autism and a severe learning disability, so it's like because like, her mind is that of a child. She's older than I am, but her mindset is that of like a 5-year-old. So asking her, like, out of the question, right? Then of course, ODD is oppositional defiant disorder, which basically means it's when a kid or a person starts acting in public because they're not really violent. They're more like, you know, they're kind of they're trying to push your buttons, and they're doing it kind of on purpose, but kind of also because it's a condition they have. It's really weird, But anyways, it's like those symptoms, and then it's mental health symptoms like OCD, bipolar disorder, reactive attachment disorder, generalized and social anxiety disorders. And I think like substance abuse disorders like alcohol abuse, drug abuse, and I guess now internet addiction. They're all like part of the things. But I thought about how cool would it be if like if they could have a neurodivergent friendly gaming console, and this is what I came up with. This is the screen. This was like the back. I don't think right now I'm probably not going to show anything. Like right now, I might show you like what I would have an idea of like what games I would put on here. But if you scroll down, all right. So I use pastel colors because I want to use because I think pastel colors are the best colors. Either pastel or primary colors, right? This uses pastel colors. So let me show it in like primary colors like red, greens, and blues and yellows. Well, maybe not yellow. Well, I guess yellow if it's pigment, right? So, anyways, when I figured right here this would be a scroll wheel, and you would like, kind of scroll up and down to move the character. I feel like it would be kind of more like a fun and interactive interface instead of it being like a stiff joystick or D-pad. It's a scroll wheel. But I think it'd be kind of fun. Over here we only have 3 buttons. I have a pink button, a blue button, and a mint green button. The only reason why I did that for it is because I feel like the less is better, right? Because you don't want to have it be all like have you seen like Nokia N-Gage, all those buttons that they had? I never seen a picture of it. If you were talking about it, it's like no. I know a lot of game systems now have more than this, but these would be like the staple buttons you'd use mostly. And I feel just 3 because it's not going to be a complex gaming console. It's not going to be really stuff like that. Alright, I'm gonna go again. Alright, anybody who's watching this and they have like OCD or ASD, I have to apologize. I'm not the best drawer in the world. You probably noticed that before. But this right here is both like bubble wrap. But I've seen this. I actually got this. I've seen this bubble wrap packaging before. It's like this big bubbles. Only the little ones you can pop. These you can't pop it. I didn't even try standing on it. I tried twisting it. Everything. I know just throwing it away because I couldn't. Well, I guess I should have kept it. But there's like big bubble wrap things that you can like kind of. You can feel it if you like. If you just want to hold it, you don't want to like play any games at all. You can just kind of. They kind of play with it, kind of squish it, try to pop it, Feel it kind of fun. This little thing would be like a squishy thing. You kind of squeeze it and squish it. And maybe act like one of the back buttons. And this one will also kind of act like a button, but not really. It's like a rubber band and elastic. You can stretch it out. You can pull it, stretch it up, and then you can snap it back. And maybe it could like, do stuff and the sensors, or kind of sense it. This one too. And then this right here will be a little what am I thinking of? Oh, a little compartment thing that had a piece of string. Because when I was younger, like when I would carry like bags home, let's say I go to the grocery store, but I didn't get much, so it's like, just kind of go to the grocery store, get some soda and some chips. I would carry the bag home, and I kind of twist the bag on my fingers. Also, when I used to have like a yo-yo, I would wrap the yo-yo on my finger and kind of unwrap it on my finger. So I feel that string could be for that reason. I don't know if anybody else does that, but hey, I like doing that, so yeah, you know. Of course, it would use pastel colors. I wanted to have pastel colors, or maybe primary colors, but pastel for certain. I think that'd be best because I think pastel colors are basically the most inviting colors you can use. You know. And remember the equivalent of pastel colors for sounds? I would use that, like music that would be relaxing and just enjoyable, not like don't get me wrong, I love hardcore rock and roll music was the next guy, but like some people might not like that. They might have sensory issues, and I really don't want to make a system that they can't enjoy, right? I want something that anybody could pick up and enjoy, you know? Which brings me to the next one, which is ease in gameplay. That is going to be where, like, all the games, if the show is actually real, it's not right out of, I don't have any plans to make it real unless because you want me to, but I'll get in a second. But this is like, I think each game should have an ease into the gameplay so you can get into the game without roaring or dying and frustrating, you know? Now, of course, I'll make it not too difficult unless you like that sort of thing. Like to me, I personally make the games like, they'll get harder over time, yes, but they wouldn't be like, oh, level 1 easy, level 2 easy, no, level 3 bam, super hard. Oh no, you know, none of that shit, you know. Now I kind of wonder, should it come with a custom plushie? Because for me personally, not gonna lie, I think it'd be kind of neat to have like a little like plushie, maybe a little keychain thing that can hooks on maybe on the side. I don't know how to do the side image right here. It really kind of looks like a peanut shape. Like a peanut shape, if you turn it upside, it looks like number 8. You turn it sideways. I was going to say upside down, but it's sideways. It's the infinity symbol. An infinity symbol is basically a symbol of neurodivergence, specifically autism. I figured that would be a perfect way of doing it, you know. But maybe it's a little plushie thing, like a little keychain plush you can have hooked onto the thing, like when you can order it and you get a plush. Oh, should be an add-on. When you get like a machine, you hook up this little machine, you play a good game, and it's like, you made this creature, custom design. Do you want to stitch them out now? Like, oh yeah, do and then it's whatever, you know, and it makes it a custom thing. I don't know. Now, yes, I know I have misspelled the word neurodivergent, but I would put down characters will be neurodivergent friendly, although it does look like neurdivergent friendly, like neurdivergent friendly. But it's not supposed to be nerd, it's supposed to be neuro. But you know what I mean, right? Yeah. Because this is going to be a game for those with like the aforementioned, what I listed down, you know? So I want the characters to be friendly, so like, I'll do extensive research on all the characters, you know? So that if I have a character who is, let's say, is like autistic, or maybe has ODD or OCD, I will make sure I have everything all figured out, like all written down, so that I don't piss off a lot of people, you know. I don't want to do that, you know. And another thing that's cool about they do is it's going to be, I think it's also a fidget spinner. You can spin it in your hand. I don't know how it would do it with the shape, but I want to be a fidget spinner. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. You can spin it in one hand, you can spin it, and you can play it. It'd be kind of cool. Anyways, what do you think? Any suggestions? Are there any changes? If this was real, how much would you pay for this? And lastly, would you play it? Like if this was real, we'd be like, oh man, I totally want to get that. And I'm thinking, what would I call it? Well, I'm going to call it the Fidge. Because it's a fidget spinner, and I like the word fidge. I don't know, it just sounds kind of cool. A neurodivergent console. It's a handheld console, but still, I think that would look awesome. So, there you go. And I hope you liked that little video. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again real soon. Goodbye.